'cause it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you.
Hi, Mrs. Bennett.
Oh, Mr. Collins.
Hi. I know you might be upset that I'm accepting the long-burning state, but I'd like to fix our relationship. We have very beautiful daughters, almost as beautiful as you.
But when I first set my eyes on Jane, it was like love at first sight.
I really want to make her Mrs. Collins. I have everything a woman could ever want. The only thing I complete it is if I marry your daughter.
I am absolutely pleased that you have great interest in my daughter, Jane.
But I'm sorry, Jane will be engaged very soon. Luckily, I have 4 other daughters, but of course, they are not as beautiful as my Jane. I would suggest Elizabeth, as she is closest to Jane's beauty.
Although I first had my eyes set on Jane,
I knew Elizabeth would eventually be the one. I will be asking for her hand in marriage very soon.
I'm looking forward to the wedding already.
We could have the wedding right now if you wish. I can hardly wait. I am overjoyed right now. The thought of not 1, but 2 of my daughters getting married brings so much joy to my heart.
Me too. It should happen very soon. I'm so thrilled you're overjoyed of our decision. Thank you so much, Mrs. Bennett. And I promise you, you will not regret this.
Just say I do.
Excuse me. Because of my interest in your daughter, Elizabeth, may I please speak to her in private?
Well, of course. I'm sure Elizabeth will be very happy and have no objections. Come on, girls, let's go.
Please don't go, Mom. Mr. Collins must understand that anything he has to say to me, he can say it in front of all of us. I'm not going to stay here alone with him. I'm leaving.
No. Sit down. You're staying right there, Elizabeth. Come on, let's go. No.
Elizabeth, please take my word for it. But your modesty adds to the perfection you are. I'd like to first thank your mother, because without her permission, I'll probably never be able to stay here and say this in front of you.
Everything I'm going to tell you comes straight from my heart.
There are no lies, because I am a very honest man. And I knew you'd be the one to become my wife from the second I came straight into this house. But before I pour my heart out to you, I will give you all the reasons why you should marry me. The first reason why you should marry me is because I'm a doctor. You know, us doctors are rich and handsome. The second reason why is that you as my wife will ensure my eternal happiness. You have the intelligence, modesty, and most importantly, beauty. That is everything a man can ever ask for in a woman. And the third reason why, which I had to mention earlier, is the advice and recommendation of the Lady Catherine. She has asked me twice for my opinion on marriage. It was on a Saturday night before I left to Huntsford that she told me, Mr. Collins, you have to get married. A doctor like you
has to get married. Choose carefully. Choose a well-mannered woman with good behavior for my sake and yours. Let her be a useful woman who can make some money by herself. That is my advice. Find a woman like that. Bring her to Huntsford, and I'll come visit her.
Lady Catherine is an amazing woman, and I'm confident that Lady Catherine will accept you considering how powerful and nice she is. She will have no problems with you whatsoever. I decided to choose a woman from the Longbourn instead of anyone else from my neighborhood because I'm already inherited the Longbourn estate. I'd not be satisfied marrying anyone but one of your father's daughters, who, by the way, each and one of you will live a very long life. This marriage will also reduce the pain you're feeling when it comes time to inheritance. This is the main reason why I want to marry you, Elizabeth. I will never try to demand any fortune from your father, and there's also money set for you, which will be yours after your mother's death. That will be all you will get, but however, don't worry. I'll never try to make you do anything you don't want, and you will be satisfied no matter where we are at our marriage.
Did you forget that I haven't even accepted your proposal yet? I'm going to tell you in as little time as possible. I do not want to marry you.
it isn't uncommon for women to reject someone before they secretly want to marry them the first time. It may take 2 or 3 tries before you accept me. Therefore, I'm not disappointed in your decision at all.
You have such high hopes even after my rejection. I assure you that I am not one of those women who will allow a man to ask me a second time. I'm being completely serious right now. You could not make me happy, and I am positive that I am not the woman to make you happy. Also, if Lady Catherine ever got to know me, she would not think I'm qualified to be your wife.
I know that's possible, but I just can't imagine Lady Catherine not thinking highly of you. I'll try and put a good word to her next time I see her.
No, you do not need to do that. You need to believe what I'm telling you. I wish you the best of luck and happiness in life. This conversation is over.
Well, I hope you change your mind the next time you speak about this again. I'm not sorry that you rejected me because all women do the first time. You have given me more hope, and I'll be certain to accept your proposal the next time.
Are you kidding me? You have issues, Mr. Collins. And if what I just said doesn't convince you, then I don't know what will.
What you're saying is just words to me. I don't hear anything you're saying unless it's a yes. I still believe you accept me because I am rich, I am handsome, I'm inheriting the Longbourn estate, and I have connection with Lady Catherine. You're not going to get any better deal than this, so you should take me in consideration. So just to let you know, I know you are not being serious with rejection, and I'll do whatever it takes to make you my wife.
I thank you again for this proposal, but it is impossible for me to accept it. I have no such feelings for you. You are my cousin. You can't be my husband. That would be weird. Don't think of me as a mean person, but think of me as an honest woman who is speaking the truth from her heart. No way. Oh my gosh, she is engaged.